Additional instances cannot be launched. Please try again later. So that's different than not available yet. So
it's a new error.
That means something's changed.
yep.
I got a loading bar.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, same.
Grades open.
Okay.
I'm
in
in.
here. I'm in.
Hell yeah.
Still midday. Okay.
So we've got
The door's locked.
well, you know what? That's okay.
We don't have a teleport NPC? Yeah, no teleport NPC.
We are gonna summon everybody. If you are not currently in the instance, just sit tight and we will get summons to you.
So Kate, we're doing the Wernstone shenanigans, right?
No.
Oh yeah, I can transcend onto people now.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
looking
going to
forward
do
that.
it on the exact same server ticket swap spots.
That would be a beautiful thing.
It would be a beautiful thing.
Would be some truly incredible precision if we managed to pull it off.
Yeah, wow.
Did you see back before they removed Grease Lightning for Monk in Final Fantasy, there was a server tick tracker so that you could manipulate how frequently you had to refresh your buffs?
Yes,
know-
and I hated it.
I know there was an instance where y'all got 2 monk aura buffs at once, 2 close to hearts at once,
Ooh.
because of server ticks.
Now, is that 16% increased damage or?
It had to be 2 different ranks of it, and you had to get them applied on the same server tick, and you could get both and get the 12% increase instead of 8.
Oh, the teleportation dude's back here.
Oh, he just spawned in because I was just back here.
Ooh, so many choices.
Ulgrax is the one that's listed as the first test.
Yeah, there's yapping going on, so Ulgrax V. There you go.
Did you see that this is an AoE fight?
There's an AoE field.
It
You have to kill
has
the ads
ads.
and feed the boss.
Yeah.
Time to go AoE build.
Is it an actual phase or is it just continuous?
I feel like it's going to be continuous because
I think it
this
is
the first
too.
boss.
Also, because there's a thing in there about managing his energy and not letting him get to 0.
Yeah, so it looks like we basically have to keep him from starving. If he starves, he does bad things to us. There are 2 separate kind of like the phase headings in the abilities list. There are 2 separate ones listed. There's a feeding frenzy and a gleeful brutality. But the gleeful brutality may just be like
I don't. They're not marked as
Technically.
phases like they are on other
Yeah.
things. They're just separated.
Yeah. So Ravenous spawn are the ads.
And then Kate, we just need to make sure we swap the boss
You know,
on some amount of stacks of tenderize. I don't know what is going to be relevant.
I do.
You swap on every brutal crush. Okay, because it gives you 18 stacks.
yeah.
I have combat log going.
I have a Twitch stream going, so that we can
Time
look at
to
it later.
enable advanced logging also.
So now we just wait for the boss to spawn.
Oh god, wait. Tenderize is brutal with double monk. It makes you healing immune for 9 seconds after the cast.
No.
Skill
Does it
issue?
not? It shouldn't. Tenderized?
It applies
10%?
18 applications of tenderized.
Oh, 18 applications. Fuck.
So you are fully healing immune for 9 seconds.
That's what CB's for.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Good thing you're not a blood DK.
But they're even
Monk
fine.
is
Even
worse.
more fine.
You don't take any more damage after the buster. BDK would be fine.
You would just take the reduced
It's also
debuff duration, anyways.
it's
Yeah,
only
okay.
5 million damage.
Yeah, no, it's not very much. It's just we're gonna have
Alright,
stagger
like-
carrying into
The
that.
Silken Court is up. I don't know if they goofed.
All right,
but
well, let's go Silken Court. I have not read that
I'm
boss
just
yet.
playing
We're
around.
Oh,
I have
with
not
options.
either.
All right, this is the second to last boss.
I'm just gonna go through and check if there's anything else that's up.
What if they're all up, but the boss?
This
was
is the
mostly touched? Wouldn't that
linking
be wild?
boss.
I think we missed an RP trigger for Ulgrax is what's happening here.
I was gonna say, did anyone walk?
There was
forward?
RP. There was RP when
I'm
I
seeing
ported it in. They're talking. He said Ulgrax feed, and then the boss just never appeared. But there's also RP here, and the bosses did appear. So
Uldrax fed and is taking a nap. So
Blood Twister is also up.
they just really goofed.
everything is
Oh,
up except
nope.
the one.
Wait, maybe?
Wait,
There's a
maybe?
dude flying around now. I might have started some RP.
Oh,
At Uldrax?
There's a dude flying around here who wasn't flying around now, or who wasn't flying around before, but
Rashan?
he just flew off.
Rashanon?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's always flying around.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
I just came
he's
up
flying
here, and
around
as
like
soon as I
Respawn
came up here,
trigger.
he flew past. Okay.
Respawn trigger just happened.
It's the boss from one of the dungeons. He's just always chilling out down here.
I mean,
Okay.
we can just go pull.
Well, they
Silken
just
Court.
triggered a respawn on the boss, I believe.
Okay, well, it's not spawned.
A couple seconds. It's like 10 more seconds. I'm just guessing.
Might have been because I pulled a boss and died.
Yeah,
and-
Blue
and
Twister
dead.
was.
Oh, you pulled a different boss?
Yeah, I pulled blood and died.
Oh, I
Okay,
just-
go to Silken Court. We're gonna pull that.
Yeah.
No idea what this boss does. We're gonna kind of figure it out on the fly. Hopefully, some other people read the. Was
if
this
you
one
get-
supposed to be on the schedule for today?
If you get bound to a player, move 25 yards away. That's the only
Yeah,
thing I
break your
remember about
chains.
this.
No, that's next Thursdays, right? Not even next 2 Thursdays from now.
It was originally on the schedule for today.
Oh. Didn't we kill this guy already like 3 times?
No. This is a new Barash, not a new Barak.
Okay.
It looks like you have to trigger the disorient onto the left guy to stop one of his abilities. There's like a stinging swarm thing that stacks to 3, and when you get it to 3, it triggers a disorient on players or him. Yeah, so you have to dispel the debuff on top of him,
Okay.
and that'll interrupt one of his abilities, presumably. I don't know which one we're supposed to interrupt, but something.
Okay. I don't have any add-ons, so we're gonna do ye old-fashioned countdown. We're gonna pull the boss in 5.
I'll take
4,
left, Kate.
3,
Yeah, I'll take it.
2, 1. Oh, my pet's out. Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, he's just moving.
Yeah, so he's like, seems like the. Oh, I did not get my thing transferred to him, or maybe I did.
Big speed on ankle.
We have got scarabs to kite.
Oh, more accelerates.
We swapping at
Uh,
least, yeah.
Presumably?
Yeah. They're taking normal damage.
All right, is this a soak charge or a non-soak charge?
No idea.
Definitely
That
sounds
looks like
like
a
a
soak
soak
charge.
That's a
charge.
soak charge.
Swap on 2, probably. That didn't do any damage.
I think so. And I'm at literally 0 stagger tanking this guy, so
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think he's even hitting me.
This guy meaning Sky Spinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's like Council of Dreams.
Just poison bolting.
no, he's supposed to tank. He does tank debuff you, but it's like 200k a second.
It's like nothing.
Oh. So it is.
Legion testing flashbacks.
So we've got all these orbs of web. What
Yeah,
are we
you're
supposed to
supposed
do with
to
those?
avoid
Oh,
them,
here
I'm
comes
pretty
it.
sure.
Here comes it. Here comes it.
That animation is
Owie.
so goofy.
I don't
Alright,
know what
so we're
he's
supposed to wait
targeting.
for that charge, I guess.
Oh no, if he collides with the wall, he inflicts damage, so we need to make sure he doesn't hit the wall.
Right. So
You
how do we
can
make
charge him
not
through
hit?
webs.
Yeah, it's charging through
Oh.
webs. Sure.
Oh.
So you
What?
break webs
Oh.
like in a line.
The boss despawned. I think we were being told no. I'm gonna go
Alright,
check
well, let's go
Ulgrax.
try
Ulgrax.
Ulgrax.
Nexus
Ulgrax,
Princess
still
is
no
up. No. Nexus Princess is up now.
Well, they're standing in the RP is behind us.
Bloodbound Horror is not up.
Bird Twister's up.
Why does it say we've already defeated Silken Court if I open the dungeon journal?
Oh my god.
Literally doesn't know what hit
So
him.
Nailed
Blood
it.
Twister is also like evading out when you pull him, so if we want to see something, probably better to do Nexus.
Silken Court's no longer in the boss teleporter list.
Yeah, it's not.
Blizzard the one by
That's what
one
we want.
taking out bosses.
If you can't port there, you can't pull it.
Unless you onk and then resurrect a warlock. And then just summon people in.
Where are we going? Sorry.
Where are we going?
Nexus
I
Prince
mean,
is up.
Nexus Princess is up, and that's all we've got up right now, so
Alright.
Okay, how does this boss work?
You
no
pull.
idea. Alright, let's read we're reading the summary. I'm not reading the ability list. So assassination is targeted on random players, creates nether phantoms that mirror some abilities. Players pulled into a nether rift become atomized, which inflicts 3.4 million damage every quarter second. So don't do that. Don't be low health. If you hit 10% health, something appears behind you and attempts to murder you. Healers have the same ability list in different order, and then tanks, I don't know, figure it out.
I think we just swap on
Or two, I think.
the gash. Probably two, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so these puddles are probably the assassinate.
It gave me 4 on
Yeah,
one
it's a
thing.
channel. I'll wait until the next one happens, but that's probably swap on one.
I think I accidentally dropped mine.
Those are rifts,
invisible
don't
'cause
be
it's so close to the edge of the room.
Oh, crash.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Fromos.
a line from some dudes. Oh, that's
So one of the lines is invisible because I dropped it too close to the edge of the room. So we probably want to spread those out so that you're basically not getting pulled in any direction.
it didn't look like you could move. Like I got targeted for one of them, but I couldn't move. Like I couldn't move where it was spawned, if that makes sense.
Well,
So we would need to. I don't know.
the ones that went on non-tanks, I guess, are mobile. Alright, I don't know what this is.
This is raid damage, I think.
Starless Knight. Oh, okay. Raid damage, avoidable stuff. These are blaze lines, and I don't know what boss does this mechanic, but some boss does it. If you hit 10% health, you basically die. So
You don't basically die. You literally die. Like as soon as I hit 10% health, it just insta executed me.
All right, let's see if we get a second pull on this boss or not. Die quick.
Cheat death seems to trigger at 10% though, so it's not like those still work.
Yeah, it's not an
Oh
insta
well,
kill, but
the
it does.
privileged few.
Yes, sir.
You have the best defensive CD in the game. Just donk.
It appears to be
Yeah.
swap on every channel, Kate. By
Yeah.
the way,
Yeah.
Oh my
going
God,
to
just
8
kill me.
murdered me real fast.
Yeah, because that's 100% at the point.
Alright, did it despawn from the list? It did not.
All right, first bug report in.
Ulgrax is still not up.
Hmm.
Well, let's see if Nexus Princess respawns.
We'll find out soon.
Yep.
Oh, she did. All right, we're doing Nexus Princess again. So don't drop the. If you're DPS and you get the circle, don't drop it too close to the edge of the room. It spawns behind you, the Nether Phantom, and if you put your back to the edge of the room, it like spawns outside the room and then you can't see the projectile. It's like the fire act thing where they fall off the platforms.
We can
looks
just
like
slide the boss up a little bit, so we do front and then on those 2 corners by the DPS.
That works.
We're gonna still just YOLO everything, but those Nether Phantoms are spawned from that blue puddle, so just try not to drop them in melee because that will be really bad. 5, 4,
Wait, a big
3.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't me. Get those out. Yeah, okay, so one of them is on the tank, and the others are on random players.
So this looks like kind of like a side-to-side fight, right? Where you dump them all
Yeah,
on one side
I'm
of the
pretty
room,
sure we're
including
just
the
gonna go.
boss.
Like we're just gonna gate and flip the room in half, basically.
Exactly.
Well, let's see if we can live long enough to see when the phantoms despawn.
Whoa!
Oh, don't be stacked. Okay, very don't be
Oh.
stacked.
The duplication stuff will mess that up.
Oh, and so
Definitely don't put them all on one side.
Yeah, that was a really strong pull.
Spread out. Don't stack.
Okay, so the room
Got
is
it.
divided. The room is divided into a hexagon, right?
Yeah.
That's for the intermission or the.
But what if it's also
It's
for
doing
the
the
orbs?
cones.
Oh wait, Scarab Captain is up. That's a new
Apparently-
trash.
Shaking
Apparently
my
they're
head.
restarting the instances. That's what they just posted.
All right, that's neat.
They spawned Grex trash.
Aw.
Blizzard, that's not the.
Halfway there.
Yeah, so that's something like make a square stacked ranged in the middle. And,
It was spawning 4 portals at a time. It looks like.
yeah.
I think the idea is that you basically have like tanks on one corner, and then you just form a square, basically, with the tanks being one of the corners.
Yep.
And then you can go to the middle.
So what if we pull her into, this might be what you're saying, pull her into one of these sections, then the 3 people that get it, one of them goes backwards from the boss. The
Yeah.
other 2 just go to the side.
Yep. That's exactly what I was saying.
Yep. Okay. Got it.
So-
Same page.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do roughly that. Try not to stack, and let's do this again.
I'm just gonna pull the boss onto X.
Okay. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get these away from melee. Yeah, we're gonna get pulled forward pretty hard. Yeah, that's pretty manageable.
Yep.
I feel like the important part is just that you have at least one that's behind the group.
Oh, we got ported out.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh no, to Ogrimmar of all places.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh no.
No, they
What
said
have
they were
they
just
done?
resetting the raid instances.
They ported
Yeah,
everyone to
everyone's,
Orgrimmar.
Oh yeah,
Everyone's to
Org's
Ogrimmar,
crashing.
that's
We're fucked.
it. It's really
PvP
bad.
mode. Let's go.
wait, is
Yeah,
even
go on war
Alliance
mode,
getting
easy.
here?
I don't know
No.
because everything is frozen.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no, but Alliance should have a different load screen if they're going to Stormwind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
They're
going
to
to
Stormwind.
Stormwind.
Yeah,
But
I got the
it's
Alliance one.
still just dumping every player in the same spot at the same time.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That has never failed us.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-oh.
Looking for loading bar. Where is loading bar?
All
I'm
right,
still
now I've
here
been
in combat.
disconnected.
Alright, we just DC'd. And
Just
the login
keep
servers
going.
are full.
I'm still
Oh,
in
no.
combat.
We're in. Nice.
I'm still on the
World
loading
server's
screen for
down.
Stormwind,
Let's go.
so
This is the most predictable world server crash I've ever seen.
yep.
World servers
Oh, I need to
down.
restart
No,
the
you can't.
games. That's
Oh fuck, my key bindings are going to be gone again.
Did you log out in between? You should have logged
No.
out. Rest in peace.
Someone was logging that, right?
I
Yeah.
did.
Yes.
They're under the OE logs.
You know, every time I do beta testing, I'm like, this is the time. This is the one where it's gonna work.
Oh, the first test never works.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like every time I'm like, you know what? They probably tested it themselves this time. This is the one.
I mean, do you remember Legion testing and how well
Yeah,
that
at
worked?
least it's not like
Does anyone remember
Come
BFA
on.
testing, the first round of N'Zoth testing where he was on the ceiling?
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
World
Nithendra
Server's
had
down.
the guy in the hat.
Tendra had, like, I feel like half of NA top rating
I'm still
community
in
getting
the
banned
raid
from
fighting.
Alpha.
I just saw the raid for like 2 seconds and then I'm back into a loading screen.
Yeah, I had the same thing.
All right, you know what? We're gonna take 5, be back at 2:35 Eastern, and we will see if we can get back into the instance at that point.
You mean get back online?
Get back into anything, yes.
World server down, yahoo!
Good news is Mythic Plus testing isn't down.
Yeah, but let's be honest. People don't actually test it ever.
Who would willingly subject themselves to some of those affix combos?
So that's the fun thing that, like, all of the Mythic Plus mains always, like, cry about everything related to Mythic Plus. But once PTR or beta hits, they're like, hey, I'm gonna run this dungeon on plus 30 with no affixes just to show how cool I am doing a plus 30. And it's like, okay.
They're forcing affixes this time.
Yeah,
so
you can't do the
you
no
can't.
affix keys.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's why they're not doing testing.
Yeah, I'm watching my friend wipe continuously do this affix. It's actually horrible.
Which one are they testing first?
Has to be damage reflect. Everything else looked kind of meh.
Yeah.
Really, the bloodlust for every caster mob and 20% extra damage on casts you miss? That didn't look much.
I mean, that's just you kick. Like,
Yeah,
you're
for
not
sure.
gonna.
Just
I feel
simply
like,
kick.
so just bring 5 demon hunters, infinite chain kicks.
Huge chaos damage bonus.
I don't know how they're gonna approach that, because it's like, I don't think that demon hunters are struggling enough that they need plus permanent damage while in a key.
Has anyone actually tested the new affixes to be like it's every mob? It's not just like a handful per pack.
It is a handful.
Well, it
per
is a
pack.
handful per pack, but still.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Well, the difference is that every other class is getting like 1 out of 4 weeks to do more damage. Demon hunters get to do more damage 4 out of 4 weeks.
But the damage you get is like literally beans. It doesn't matter. It doesn't impact.
Oh wait, what about the bleed one?
Okay, well the one,
That
the
one
two
is
specs
like
that care.
nature or bleed, isn't it?
Yeah. Some of the which one of those specs does both of those?
Assassination.
Yeah, but like
maybe feral.
But realistic, if it's like 3 mobs in a 5-7 mob pack, does it really matter?
So the reading
The only,
that I have on
time
the
it'll
affixes-
matter, like the only times it matters if it's a mini boss and that has like 25 billion health more than everything else.
So the read I have on the affixes is going to affect every.
Oh, I'm back
mob
online on org. I'm going.
that doesn't have mana or that does have mana.
The raid servers are.
That's why I asked if anyone's like actually tested the new affixes to say
Has it? They haven't opened up Mythic Plus testing yet, have they? I thought that was today.
The keys are up, but I don't think you can you can't do like affixes. Like
There's my friend's doing affix testing. They're wiping continuously.
No. I went in a 7 and I couldn't get. There was nowhere to put affixes on the key, and it didn't automatically put it on, so I just couldn't figure out how they're doing it.
Oh, I spoke too soon. You've been disconnected.
Yeah, world server's still down.
No, I just logged in. I ran around and then it kicked me out again.
Oh, I'm getting world server still down. I'm just pressing enter.
I had to exit all the way out and relaunch the beta.
Now I'm in queue.
Oh God. What's worse?
You may have to log in a new character. Oh, maybe everything has went down because the stream I was watching just fucking crashed.
I'm in Stormwind, but I'm dead.
There's a lot of dead people. What the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah, everybody that just
The
got
whole
in are
army of
dead.
ghosts chasing their corpses right now.
Yeah. Wild.
For this night elf slandering passive OP-ness, look at him go.
Yeah, only OP
Wisp
during beta
OP.
testing.
I'm in briefly. We'll see if that lasts.
Hello, org. Let's see how long we're here.
Yeah.
But also, like on the flip side, if it is every mob gets increased or whatever for the affix and stuff, Demon Hunter's just going to catch nerfs that are going to make them shit in raid. So sucks to be them.
Or they're just gonna change chaos damage to actually only be like fire damage or something.
My concern for the affixes, if it applies to certain mini bosses in dungeons, that'll be kind of.
Okay, I am alive.
There's a bunch
the
of
loading screen is
unkillable
loading.
things.
Oh, I'm in Orgrimmar.
Get out of org while you
I
can.
dare attempt to port back to the raid.
I'm about to try before these fucking random
Raid is not
unkillable
yet
things.
available on heroic difficulty.
Lame.
There's a bunch of random unkillable mobs all over Stormwind. So
Looks like these mobs somehow got out of the raid and into Stormwind. That's nice.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Did they
Are they actually
accidentally
raid ones?
spawn trash in Stormwind? That's amazing.
I'm just gonna leave
There'll
Stormwind
be someone
while
who
I
had a
can.
debuff that dragged mob spawns in.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Maybe it's because there was like the big slug boss thing that like I pulled to reset. Maybe some people were testing that, and it might have like when your debuff expires, it spawns things.
Oh, they removed all my macros.
Yeah, if you didn't log out to save them, then they're gone.
That's what you
Excellent.
get.
Reload will also save them. You don't have to relog.
I mean, I did reload after making them, but apparently that doesn't matter anymore.
Oh.
Let's see what the new feasts are. Oh, they're not usable. Okay.
Have successfully fled from Orgrimmar.
I'm stuck in combat.
Ogrimmar seems fine right now, but that probably won't last.
That's why I've successfully fled from Orgrimmar.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't
until
get
the
far enough
next
away
time's
from these things to
unfortunate.
get out of combat because they're raid mobs.
Be right back. I'm gonna run to Duskwood.
You know what? I'm gonna go tame a pet that actually gives me stamina.
You don't need stamina. That's what the healers are for.
Yeah. It is funny how they're like, hey guys, here's for hunters, here's 4 pets. By the way,
Alright.
2 of them give move speed, 2 of them give
I'm back in the raid.
leech. Oh. No taming for me.
Okay, I was also able to get in.
Yep,
Same.
I will need summoned.
spinning now.
Okay,
Once I
so it
finish.
looks like there's trash up.
Report to our
Ulgrax room is empty.
The
Pog.
raid adds
We're
and
exactly
Stormwind
where we
just
were last time.
ran away.
The trash behind us is up though. So there's
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
we can BOE farm.
I'm just gonna do sums while you guys scout.
Where
Just port to Ulgrax's room, and worst case, I mean, it doesn't spawn, and we can go test something else. But they turned off all the other teleport options. So being in Ulgrax's room will just help us keep track of who's in the instance.
We might actually have to kill the trash to trigger him, maybe?
Well, let's
That's
get
kinda what
everybody
I'm
here. We
thinking.
That's
can
an interesting
try.
thought.
Finally,
See,
raid
1,
testing trash.
2, 3 people that need summons. Crizzy, Archaic, and Whisper.
I'm starting this trash.
Well,
You guys seem to be having fun.
That's a mechanic.
I need a dispel. Oh.
Oh no, Blizzard, please. I beg you.
Wilson, you want to see something hilarious?
What?
Look at my damage breakdown on this pull.
No. Oh, I don't have unplugging going.
Oh.
Good catch.
It's a lot of kegs, dude.
It's very stupid.
Alright, Archaic is offline. Whisper still needs a summon.
CAG exploding special.
They're typing in the testing thread.
Yeah, Archaic might have gotten Comcasted.
Do you want to die so you can pull the trash at the start? The door's not open. If there was still something to test.
Eisen.
Yeah.
Who's Alliance?
Nimble. And a few others.
There's still more trash to pull. I guess we could pull more trash.
There's trash
What?
at the
Why?
start.
I need
But-
to invite that person that I linked you.
Okay, try me again. Yep.
Alright, I'm bringing trash.
Owie.
We can't invite players from Khadgar.
Actually, they need to be on. These go to 11.
I feel kind of busted.
Oh, there's some RP from outside.
Sounds the alarm.
And I'm still in combat too. Yep.
Is there no more ads anywhere?
There's ads coming from the door
There's
now.
dudes running through the door.
Oh, okay.
A dude running through the door anyway.
So far, this is gonna be a nightmare to do reclares.
I just got teleported somewhere.
You get snapped because you got healing aggro.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm working on it.
I'm dead.
Don't be dead.
Oh, stuff snapped down the hill.
Deswin, you here? Do we actually have to kill that big captain NPC? That would be pretty funny.
He doesn't
They
move.
definitely just can't get
Unfortunately,
the boss to spawn. It's not a trash issue. It's a they fucked up issue.
No.
Just everybody die, I guess. I don't know.
You die, you can come kill this trash, and then we can leave combat.
Oh, you? No.
Oh,
Oh no.
DC'd.
Yep.
DC'd, yep.
Login servers are full, so I think everyone did.
Apparently, jumping to your death disconnects you.
No, it was just same
Oh,
time.
yeah, everyone DC'd.
It's also interesting that you can jump down off that thing, and if you don't fall in a hole, there's not like a kill area right now. You just like land on some rocks and stay alive.
Henry, have you had your soul shards disappear yet?
No.
They've done that twice for me. It's playing really easy.
There's a lot of bugs right now.
Oh, there's now we're now back in the instance, and there's no more trash.
You should pull Ulgrax. That's the guy.
But Ulgrax is back, or the.
Hey, he's here.
We get
He's
5
finally
minutes.
here.
Go.
Only took them 44 minutes.
Hell yeah.
So we've got 15 minutes to test this boss.
This guy looks very cool, by the way.
Everybody here.
This is actually a pretty cool looking boss.
Yeah, this guy looks dope.
The tank buster is a cone, Kate. So I guess I'll start with it, and I'll just face it away.
All right, let's pull this boss. 3, 2, 1. I don't have my pet out.
Oh, that is almost immediate.
Use the green circles, clear the things, the white things, and then there's a soak, like 10 seconds.
The more people in it, the slower you get dragged. You need to have that away from the boss. You get pulled towards them, and he can't eat you.
Hello, disengage.
Disengage just like removes the bullet. That's great. So
What
clear
happens
as many
if
of
you
these as we
step
can.
on one of those, you just get slowed?
You get rooted.
Slow disengage.
As many people as possible in this.
Wait, you just stopped pulling me. I didn't hit any button.
I think because it's
I'm gonna
heroic,
see if
the
Turtle
pull is
clears
pretty.
these things. You can hit Turtle and clear the things.
Go
He's
clear.
phasing soon.
You run away from
Looks
him.
like a roar.
Yeah, there'll be
Yeah.
a big thing in the center. Just run away from it. And then he's going to do a line through the center of the room.
Are we supposed to feed him things?
He's
Yeah,
going
this was
to
the ad says
Watch
it
the
is like
watch
a
the
fake.
line.
a big line.
Here's the ads. Okay.
Another
It is
line.
like a
We
fake,
kill these, and then we
Behind us,
feed these to
careful.
him. This phase isn't going to be annoying at all.
All good. I'm sure it one shots on LFR.
If you right click and add, you get an extraction button. Then you can target him and cast it to feed him.
Yeah, the feed puts his yellow bar up, right? And then the yellow bar down is enrage.
Oh, so feed is like actually a cast. Okay.
Yes. And there's a lot more ads
Wait,
than
away from
his
the
energy.
thing. What do we call those?
He canceled it. I think getting him to full energy canceled that.
Do we just wipe him together because he's gonna die?
I think so.
Okay.
Everybody jump off.
Like this is a really easy first pause, frankly.
Yeah. What do we want to check?
I mean, we checked their immunities already. I guess the only thing to check is how if you can soak like the push. It's like transcend or something like that.
You need 6 people in it, don't you?
Do you? I don't know. I did not read the journal.
Well,
What's that mechanic called?
Brutal lashing.
if it goes on someone with an immunity and they immune
13
it,
million
kind of thing.
damage.
It's
So-
not even like that's like a defensive 13 million. Don't you guys have like 5 million?
Yeah, I've got 4.7.
I mean,
paints up.
you can defensive and get an external, and you could easily solo that damage.
The
the pull is supposed to be stronger. The fewer people are in it, it's like the eye.
pull stops if you disengage it with post haste. I wonder if freedoming it would also stop it, or you know.
I can try
Tempest
shifting
Lesson?
it. I can try shifting.
Spirit Walk works as well.
Pulling you when I
It's
push
actually
charges
just
less, so I'm pretty
snare
sure you can
removal's
break
taken
it at
off.
all.
Yeah. Okay. If it goes on me, I'm just gonna turtle it and see what happens.
I think I read, maybe it's not in the journal now, but I thought he gained energy if there wasn't like X people in it, and if there isn't, there should be.
Aslan, can you invite UB?
Cannot find player.
Ah,
Just UB works. Well, I think it was working.
yeah, UB.
They're not accepting the invite.
How could he?
But it didn't say couldn't find player this time. All right, let's pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So are these webs just supposed to be like a nuisance thing for the soak?
That's what it looks like. Here comes the meteor.
Further back, I think.
Shifting does not stop the pull.
The pull was not stopped by. So last time when it was pulling me in, it stopped pulling me when I reached a certain point.
It did that to me this time. I got far enough away and it stopped pulling. I was able to just turn and cast.
I think it's just the last like quarter of the cast. It doesn't pull you, or last third of it.
That's kind of weird.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Well, we've unintentionally confirmed this
Another
is not a
meteor?
real cone, Kate.
Yeah, no. I just said that unless something's fucked.
Oh, I just didn't hear you.
I've stood in you twice. This full.
I have literally 0 stagger. This was stupid.
Spam slash set.
He's gonna do the roar and go under.
charges.
Looks like the main reason we want to clear these webs is for this phase, actually.
Just do
Even
it.
here, it's not bad.
Needed.
Here
It's
it
coming back.
comes. Grab your bugs, feed the boss.
So you don't need to feed the boss immediately because the reason you're feeding him is to get rid of a stack of his stacking damage buff.
It doesn't get rid of the damage buff. He stacks the damage buff while he's in this phase.
But he's supposed to get rid of the reason you feed him is supposed to get rid of the damage buff.
No, it gives him energy, which gets him out of the phase. Damage buff is temporary. The damage buff only lasts 30 seconds after each bellows. Every time you feed him, he gets 10 energy or whatever it is. Just want to feed him as fast as possible to get him out of this phase so he doesn't get very many stacks.
Are we killing him and pulling again?
Let's see if we can successfully transition out of the phase. Stop damage on the boss.
We did. We transitioned last time. That was
Yep.
why that was why he canceled his
Okay.
cast.
Yep,
Just
and he's
so we just do it
transitioned
here.
now, right now.
I see. So we're back in phase 1.
Yep, and it's just, what, rinse, repeat from here?
So we're getting webbing. I want to see whoever gets the
Do we
mechanic,
have gateway tech
the-
to try?
Yeah, we
whoever
have
gets
gateway.
the leap. Actually, solo it. Don't group soak this leap. Nice knowing you, Yo Diablo. Don't soak it. Get out of it.
Yeah,
Nice.
he just died.
Okay.
And he still
Yeah,
does the whole channel.
Do we want another one to see if what getting out of it does?
Do we have a holy priest?
Do you want to see this GS?
Yeah.
No,
it
we
was
don't.
6.4 mil overkill. And the
Yep.
S 5.2.
Well, that's not very much at all. That's
Which
like
is
super
within the
livable.
limits.
Yeah, that's super livable with externals.
That's a purg moment.
One defensive plus life cocoon.
All right, everybody jump off.
He doesn't enrage.
Oh,
does he?
don't roll off because you can go too far and roll over the death trigger.
The kill point
that
appears to be
too.
missing.
Yeah,
I
there
just
is no
died to
death
fall
trigger.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is no death trigger.
Kill.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Just fall down at the bottom.
Being as undead end.
Four minutes, perfect.
All right, so who do we have this playing Holy Priest? Jid, I will make you go holy if we need to.
Oh, you
Kate-
don't need to.
Kate, this boss has hilarious tech. You
If
just
it's only 6 million overkill. You know it's going to survive with GA.
you just carry a whole bunch of vitality into the ad phase and then double tap Celestial Brew to basically AoE taunt all the ads.
It's got a
fuck,
min
my
soak
log got
thing on
turned off
Mythic.
again.
That's why. Like you'll be able to still
I
heroic, but
see.
Mythic, it's got a min soak.
What's the min soak on Mythic?
6.
6 players.
LCS is
Arrogant
real bad.
Rage? What's Arrogant Rage do? It doesn't have a description. Neat.
You see that server message?
In 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Bloodbound in a
It's
few.
Contemptful Rage. Players failing to respect Ulgrax, Slathering Maw.
Do we go get ready for Bloodbound Horror, or do we
Yeah.
do one more?
Well, we can do one more full kill it and go to Bloodbound.
I don't think there's really much more for us to see here. I would rather
Yeah.
spend the 5 minutes going through what the next boss is.
Yes.
Teleport's not up yet, though,
because
so.
on the Dungeon Journal on Mythic, you need to soak with at least 6 players. Otherwise, you make the
Does
boss do
triple
triple
damage.
damage. Yeah.
It's the first boss, right?
I don't have logs of this one because I forgot to start it back up after chain DCing, so whoopsie.
I have logs I can post them.
And teleport's not up yet. Turn on logs, do a quick pull.
What's the
There's also an extra ad in Mythic on this fight. That's the only other change.
So the schedule is Bloodbound Horror next.
Yep, in a few minutes, they said.
with quotes.
Eisen, is it because you forgot to update your Warcraft logs uploader?
No, it's because I forgot to do / combat log.
Have you checked if your Warcraft logs uploader is up to date?
Yes, it is.
Eisen's being bullied for his sins.
Being bullied for updating the log uploader every day.
Well, that is part of his sins. Did we ever get Uber, or did he just like not join?
I've been keeping trying. It's just not letting me invite.
Is that?
Oh,
you
next
beat
boss
it
is the
asking about
next
it?
boss is the 2 phases one. You have to like go downstairs and do that thing. So next boss, it looks like I don't see another way for people to go down. It looks like we need to get a certain number of people hit by the tank cone to be able to go downstairs and kill ads.
Yeah, and
You
you
can
can't
go,
get
teleport.
get hit twice because if you do, the second one kills you.
Yes.
The
Hello,
teleport's up.
Anduin.
Cool.
It's up. Teleport.
So we need to send the tank down, which I guess makes sense because it's a tank hit.
Yeah, it's the tank frontal. So
there's an add to tank down there, and then there's another add one or more that is going to be summoning smallies down there.
Oh, it's Volacross.
we need to kick the Lost Watcher and we need to focus the Harbingers.
Let's do odd groups first and even groups second, and we're just going to see what happens.
Okay, so I'll go first.
Yeah, and if your group is going down, square is where the cone is being pointed.
What is that extractor stand? Do you know? Because it's clickable.
It hurts.
I think it sends you upstairs because there's one up
Oh.
The slime does a lot of damage if you want to put the cone aimed like not where.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
aim it like at this platform, not at square. The puddle on the ground is bad.
It's real bad.
If you're odd group, you might want to just start on square platform.
Yeah.
Then
And
Kate can be on the other platform, and we can just basically use that. It's like even groups will be on.
So
Community
odds on
group.
square, evens on triangle.
Yep.
Zivoker is in the wrong platform.
Because then we're just naturally split up.
Never mind. I'm wrong.
Agnar. And Harris.
Chitawala, where are you at? Alright, let's do a poll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he smacks you instant.
Alright, so the unseeming ones are spawning over there on green platform. Alright, so
This is the
odds are
cone to go
going
down. You want to stay in this, and then we kill ads.
So you should start where we are.
Yeah.
Focus the Harbinger. And then you can't go down twice in a row.
Yep.
Oh, Anduin, how is
Oh, there's lasers. Hallium beam.
And then we're stuck down here for another 15 seconds. Wise Mari, is that you?
You can turtle and walk through the beam.
We're dropping bottles behind us? Question mark?
Yeah.
The beam's also slightly wider than the
It's like,
animation.
okay. Next
Looks
group
like
is-
the ads are spawning over there.
Going over to
So I think we want to be on just opposite sides of the boss, looking at that pacing.
Yeah.
Well, you start on green, we start on the next one over.
No. You guys start on the opposite side because the
So they're-
lines
they-
pushed you so that you would end up there.
It pushed us only one, so if we were to start at blue.
It should be green-blue offset because the ads spawn on the other group, and it's going to be hard for them to get all the way across downstairs.
If anybody wanted to know, you cannot disengage through the beam.
I could have told you that 2 minutes ago. Smile.
I don't think you need to send 2 groups down.
You can still damage the boss when you're downstairs. So
I'm
there's
on
not
square
a-
for odds.
We did
Anyone
not
still up?
finish.
How long is the debuff?
a minute.
Gore splatter. Uh-oh.
So can you do every other?
Yes, because ours is done. I don't know what
That's
Gore
an
Splatter
enrage.
was. That was some
That's-
kind of enrage.
We had
that's
adds
gotta
up.
be an enrage.
That was very
Oh, you had
painful.
adds up. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
But
so
yes.
it's
It's a minute. It's alternating groups.
it's spawning the next ones over towards red.
So the upstairs people get the tentacles that then appear in the downstairs phase as well as the upstairs phase.
That's why I'm saying I think we want to be 180 offset. So what it was doing was if we started on square and diamond, start on square, the first set of tentacles pushes the diamond group to X, and the lines push you from X to square, and then the tentacles push you from square to triangle again, and then you're on triangle for the frontal.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do odds on square, evens on diamond.
The
Could we get a-
tentacles are targeted on people, so they can just run ahead, and the other people can just walk behind, and it won't be chasing them then.
Yeah, potentially.
It looked like it was the whole group up there, though, wasn't it? Because there was a lot of
only
them.
like
There's
3
only
people.
There's only 3 tentacles to it.
Oh, there's only 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like a red arrow on your head that they're chasing you.
It may
and they could
be.
save the
It may
left.
be. It could also be tentacles at the back, and everybody else plays in melee.
Yeah.
All right,
You
let's
can
give this
slow
another
stagger
pull.
step those too.
3,
pretty big delay.
2, 1. Exemplary and Whispering
You're
on the
starting
wrong
on
side.
green. That's where they first spawn.
Oh, are they just starting 90 degrees from where the boss is facing?
Maybe.
Because they're on
Well,
green.
wait. That is so little health.
The
By the
beam's
way,
always
this
the
is-
same direction.
This is Turbo Talks for BM pets because they go on the other side.
Oh
The
yeah.
runtime is actually stupid.
We love pet AI fights. We love pet AI fights.
Next set
We'll
of
do
ads is
this
spawning
next
on
one in
X.
blue. Odds on blue.
Yeah.
Okay, frontal is happening soon.
Okay, and it's spawning on X, yeah.
Okay, I want.
It's spawning on left and right side of the boss. I'm pretty sure.
odds.
I'm pretty sure
Let's
it's based
go
on boss
odds,
facing.
Move to square. I wanted to get in front of those beams. Rip.
All right, so I'm pretty sure next ads are going to be spawning on diamond because it's 90 degrees from the boss. So I'm going to rotate him to square, and they're going to spawn on X.
Nice.
We're going to see if this works how I think it does.
We're going to enrage
There's still
anyway.
an ad down there, so I'm pretty sure if that doesn't die, we're just dead.
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah, it didn't die.
Why didn't the ad die?
We have, like, everyone died. We had 3-4 people dead.
I think there was also a lot of people like
Healthstone?
Awuga, you are extremely quiet.
Is it just a group 2 not? Is it not the whole of group 2 going down, or are there people getting caught in
It's
the first
it's odds and then evens. We had several
one?
evens in that went down first that were on the wrong side that need to not be. Die quickly, please.
And there's one. Okay, yes, I'm
Save the
getting
bad
how they
stuff.
spawn. I'm seeing how they spawn.
They spawned on X because they were facing on square.
They're spawning relative to boss facing.
So it's either directly left or directly right.
Yes.
Looks like.
Yeah.
So then I think I actually the first one spawned to the right. Isn't it?
Second was to the left. Yeah, it was to the right.
Yeah,
and then
right,
to
left,
the-
right, left. I think it's doing.
So we want the upstairs group to be. So if we go down, let's say the ads spawn on X, right? We want the upstairs group to be starting on square so that their tentacles go in that direction around the boss and don't run into the people that are trying to do the ads. So we want the upstairs group to be ahead of the
So
Well, first spawns on triangle.
I'm gonna
we're gonna see if
I'm-
that's consistent.
No, well, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to start on X, and the whole of group 1 can start on square. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be on X. He's going to spawn the ads, and I'm going to rotate him for the frontal to do the frontal on square.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Real quick, I'm gonna check who went down first. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people go down on the first one, and only 4 went down on the second one. So we have 21. No, we have 20 in here because Archaic's not here. Please actually do the mechanic, or I will not invite you back.
All right, let's try this. Let's see if this facing thing works.
It's 2 and 4 purple, 1 and 3 square.
Oh yeah. No, sorry. Same thing.
Let's just follow your group around.
Crizzy,
right?
you're on the wrong
So-
side. Who's Crizzy? Yeah, there you go. Get to diamond.
Let's do it.
All right, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep, it works exactly how I thought it did.
All right, so now Kate can do the opposite thing, right? In order to make
Yeah.
them spawn on the one that they want.
It'll be trickier because we have the meme right before.
Right. All right, our ads are dead. So
now we would just rotate. Yeah.
yeah, we'll see where we end. It actually might be that we rotate like 180, and so we use the same markers, or maybe it rotates 360.
It rotates 180, so it's the same markers.
Okay.
Your ads are between triangle
Yeah,
square.
I think
Triangle
we
square.
want
Over
okay.
all the way to between triangle and
Oh,
square.
I taunted early. I'm dumb. Thank you.
Over more.
Evens have to stand in that. Even stand in that.
All right, I got boss back. So now I stay behind the group here, and we're gonna try to spawn them on X, I think, right?
Watch the beams. Beams are
Yeah.
spawning. Watch the beams.
So we want our ads on X. I'm going to
I
stay
can cross
here.
back over with most people on the other side.
We need to finish those ads off.
They're
Okay. All right.
Watch tentacles.
Odds.
Still
get
gonna
ready
do
to
the
go
Odds are
down.
going to be on X. Odds frontal is going to be on X.
Watch the tentacle stuff.
Oh,
He's
he's
still enraged.
I don't think it's enrage.
It's 100 energy.
That feels like an enrage.
I mean, it does damage like an enrage.
The
If
black,
you walk
out of
the
it
blood
far
bound board
enough.
draws in black blood from around itself, dealing 15.2 million damage to all players within 0 yards. Lovely. It's marked as a healer alert and deadly, which makes me think it's not supposed to be literally one-shotting the group.
well, you can walk out of it.
It looks
Oh,
like
can
it
you
should
go
be
to
a.
the outside
You can
area?
outrange the ring and you don't die.
Oh,
Okay, so we
oh,
just
you
got-
go to the
But
outside.
the issue is we were getting the shield as well previously. I'm not sure if
The
the
shield was
shield
from
is
the
that
ads.
ticking thing, or if it was from the ads or what. But
yeah, it was the ads channeling on a boss. They have like an animation where they just start channeling on him and he starts getting a shield.
Yeah, there's a variety of damages to it. Like some people took 14 million, some people took less than 10 to that, so it's a roar.
So, yeah. So we just have to go to the outside of the platform, basically?
Yeah, there's the outer ring of platforms. Looks like we've just got to get to those relatively grouped up by group and press some kind of raid defensive.
The facing thing definitely works, though.
Yep.
It looks like unless you have a glide, you have to take a ticket damage. Or just some displacement.
Yeah, a disengage or other thing can get
Yeah.
over it.
You can
Alright.
actually play out here too. It is
That's true.
in range of the boss.
Let's see if the tank frontal hits out here. We're gonna stand out here and find out. All right, we're gonna
Probably
pull
should.
in 5, 4, 3, 2. Summon your pets.
Sounded like a self reminder. Oh, I didn't move in time. Fuck me. Well, you can move during the cast.
It did not hit me out here.
Okay,
So
we
there
need
is
to
a
be
max
in-
range. You need to be on the inner ring in order to get hit by the tank frontal. However, my tentacles out here are the safest thing in the world.
You can just dip in, get hit, and just move out.
Yeah, so you just hokey pokey with the active group then, basically, right?
Yeah, I mean, do you need to split up on different sides, or can you just half the raid is in the back ring and half the raid is in the front ring?
Well, there's melee to think about.
1 second, someone's at my door.
Yeah,
Fuck.
this hasn't got a very generous hitbox.
You
Get
can
ready
also
to go
just do a
down,
little dance
Evans.
with it.
This is getting
Evans,
the
yep.
thing. And then watch beams shortly thereafter. We're gonna have beams pretty soon. Beams.
You can also put 2 tentacle pools down before you have to move.
Yeah, it's 4 seconds. You got lots of time.
Like you can just make a triangle as range and not have to worry about it.
Okay, so we're gonna have gore splatter after this. So we're gonna get to the outer rings.
I'll come over to y'all.
I hate my neighbor, I hate my neighbor, I hate my neighbor.
Get out of the circle. Get to the outer rings.
Defensives, healing cooldowns, whatever.
That's a
All right,
dot.
get back in. Get to your spots.
Oh, I see. If you're out of that big effect on the ground, it doesn't even really hurt. Fucking
Ads
hurt.
are split up.
They're split, kind of. It's going to be on square-ish.
So evens, make sure you do not get hit by this. Oh, there's 2 harbingers now.
Oh, he hit me.
Wonder if
Yeah,
after
I
every
just
single
stepped out of
gore
range.
you're getting more.
Definitely need to split up because the small odds are going to reach him. You ignore
Well,
one.
You can just.
I think if
stun
we
them.
had not hit the melee one, if we had instead done range, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
All CC works on those little ads, right?
Yeah, like I binding shotted them.
And knockbar.
Okay, these ones are
Evans have to
spawning
be in
different
this.
relative to his facing, though. They're spawning in front of him and then to the left.
That missed all of group 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on.
I'm dead, so things are all kinds of fucked up.
I've been
Stand
running
in, stand in
around.
the middle and just die.
Beams up too. We can just.
So I heard someone knock on my door, and I was going to ignore it because we were in the middle of the pull. And then they started like furiously knocking on my door, like it's some kind of emergency. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should go check on this. And I go and answer the door, and it's just my neighbor standing there, and she's like, "Hey, do you have time to chat?" Are
So sorry.
you fucking kidding me right now?
Okay. So I think trying to manipulate ad positioning is not super important. I think the more important thing is making sure the tank frontals are good.
Yeah.
There's foot marks on in top.
I'm trying to remember how to do that. Here we go.
Could I get purple? 'Cause that's where we start.
I was gonna not do the ones that are on the ground because
Oh.
then you can call unambiguously.
They can just follow the tank or whatever.
All right, we're gonna do this. So make sure that you're on your tank. Whisper, you're on the wrong side.
Yeah, my bad. Just remembered.
All right, we're pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you go down, the caster ad is your prio.
Rotate top.
The big guy just needs a kick and then to be tanked, and then we'll kill him last. So focus the Harbinger. And the Watcher.
Get ready for beam.
Okay, evens, look for the star player. Okay, you're going down, you're going to focus the Harbinger first. Odds, you can start pre-positioning for the Gore Splatter.
We don't have a healer downstairs.
Watch
that's
beams.
unfortunate.
Beams coming now.
Guess you'll have to use those health stones. When we can, res Raffle. Gore Splatter is happening soon. Gore Splatter, get out of it. Alright, if we can find and res Rosmonk, that would be great.
Hold on. Got him.
Between purple
One
and
Yeah,
far
got
Look
it.
at, look at the moon player, odd players, moon player.
There's one far ad for group one, or for odd group.
Remember, our
X.
prio is Harbingers.
Even
Farm ahead
groups,
with that.
other group do pick moves, so we can get over this out.
Alright.
We killed our ads.
I feel like you want to split up the groups for that. Like, yeah, sub-split.
Probably.
Watch for diamond, or watch for yellow is.
They spawned much more split that time than they did the previous one. Evens, look for
Stack
the
up.
star player.
They're split again here. At,
Yeah,
Okay.
they're always
in
split.
between green and blue.
Because otherwise you could get beamed going from one to the other.
As soon as you're done. That beams out.
Yeah, they're on the opposite side. This isn't
Yep.
dying.
Well, it'll cross over shortly.
You can stun
I
those
can
little
stay
ads.
over.
Stun those little ads, and then they won't get to you.
So the little ads reaching the boss is a 10% damage buff for each one that lasts for a minute. So it's not permanent. It's not a raid wipe to miss one. We just want to reduce the number of them.
We
didn't
missed the
get
ads.
Like the boss is currently doing 20% increased damage.
Door splatter, get away.
It
I think
looks like
20% on this is gonna be real painful.
Well, if you're out of the effect, it does
this-
pretty
this
much
is
nothing.
boss damage, so
Yeah, it won't be like that. Like, I feel like if you just have someone who can
These ones are all spawning together now.
deal with the ads, the small ads, it's
no, they're
fine.
not. There's one over there, and there's 3 over there. So it's
Uh,
increasing numbers.
The X one was left over.
No, there's another
there's a
one that
second
just
there's a
spawned
new
there.
one.
Just spawned there, a harbinger.
Oh, a new one spawned on X. Okay. Yeah, so it spawns an extra ad every wave. And that was a watcher, not a harbinger. So it was another one of the tank one.
No. The one that was up was still the watcher from the first time.
Yeah.
It was a third harbinger that spawned.
Oh,
We had
was
three
it?
Yeah, 3 harbingers, 1 watcher spawned.
Okay. I pointed the wrong guy.
I can't quite come. I got one more meeting and then I'll be in.
Okay, so we're gonna. I think the overall approach is sound. Basically, we are trying to kill the harbingers as quickly as possible. I don't know that it's worth to split up, knowing that it goes to 3. It might just be that we focus and kill the ones that we can, and then maybe have like a monk or something go to the far one when it spawns to just drop ROPs. Or I can go far, hunter go far, drop binding shot, something like that to keep it under control.
Little ones don't seem to have a ton of HP either, so.
Yeah, the HP is pretty low. I think we just burned one. Like, we burned one, and I got in melee range of the second one before the beam started. I don't know if we can rely on that, but
I was saving 2 minutes because it lines up. It's like a 15-second hold for that ad set. If you're in group 1, like it's pretty easy. Just hold it and you blast them.
all right, let's give this another go. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, those are flipped.
Yep. It's okay.
Nope, don't go.
Just
Don't go early.
focus
We're
on
still gonna
where the
be
tank
at.
is. Come to the tank. Moon tank is the one that's getting it.
Odds
I have to
move
go
a
on an
little bit
adventure.
right.
Yep. And we zoom. Hit movement buttons.
Ready for beams. Beams coming soon.
Take boss kit.
Alright, ads are dead.
Beams.
Touch of Death the Harbingers from like 20% health as a tank.
Yeah, I've noticed that just kill shots are not happening.
Okay. Look for
Take boss kit. Take boss kit.
Star needs Star tank, odd players. And we're gonna try and be opposite them, so odd players, we want to be on like square. So that when the beams start, we stay opposite them. Alright, looks like ads have been cleaned up. We are getting gore splatter after this. Try and position it so you don't have to take the dot from standing in the bed. Alright, gore splatter, get out. Get back in. Odd players look for the moon tank.
Split 180 again.
Okay, we are going to go to the X side first. We're going to kill that Harbinger. And we're
Evens,
going to...
move right and move fast right. Well, you think. My group, whatever. Start group. Fast to the right. We want to get on the other side of green.
Okay, we're going to move towards the second Harbinger.
Beams.
Yeah, the ads move pretty slow too, so as long as we are not dawdling around, we can get there in time to CC them all. He has 0 stacks from that, so that's good. Keep it up. The next tank frontal is on the star player.
We're doing it on X. Bunch on blue, and then we'll come back for purple.
Just turtle and through. Oops.
Beams.
Odd group, it's kind of awkward beams. Just stay alive.
See what we need to do with beams, by the way, Kate, because we control them. Just was not able to get in position fast enough for it.
Yeah.
All right, everything looks
We
good.
were fine.
Blood spatter's coming up. Or gore
You
spatter, whatever
res
it's called.
Oviedo.
We're looking for a moon player to go down, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
It's on blue.
Odds need a healer.
They all spawned pretty close together.
Kill this one right next to us on square first.
We're going to try and get past the beam before it spawns.
Move to the left, star people. We just do a small movement here. We don't move far.
If we can move
Beams
counterclockwise
coming
and get
up.
past the beam, do so. Otherwise, again, stay alive.
I should have aimed that further.
It's okay.
Left.
That's really awkward for us. We're getting pushed away.
Yeah.
We have some people over here.
I cannot cross. Okay, I need to Transcendence to cross. I figured I should try it at least once.
Is that the nobody's in melee of the boss thing happening?
No, boss is the shield.
Oh, it's a shield.
LA.
Okay. Yep, all the ads are dead. We're gonna find out what happens if everybody's downstairs, I guess.
Blue.
Oh, okay. Here's an interesting idea. What if the downstairs tank keeps the boss until the beams start?
That works.
So that way, the downstairs group always has a good beam spawn because it's just never going to point at them.
You don't lose your thing when you die, by the way, when you're down.
Well, that was the problem in that case, was that it was not pointed at us, because what we wanted to happen in an ideal case, what we wanted to happen was the beam should be pointed.
You wanted it just to
We wanted it between X and square,
Right.
and then we kill square and cross it, is what we wanted to happen.
So I guess what I'm saying is, like, we started on square, right? So we killed
Yes.
square. We all moved to X, and we wanted the beam. The optimal one would be right there.
Yes.
But if it had instead been, here instead, that still would have been fine. The ads have little enough HP.
You just need to do the kick ad.
Yeah.
You just need to have someone able to kick the kick ad. It's
Yeah.
the only constraint.
Okay. So I guess what I'm saying is, if we have the downstairs tank keep the boss,
It'll always
then-
be perpendicular to the group, which will
right.
be
So the downstairs group, it's not the maximum amount of time to do the ads, but it's always a decent amount of time to do the ads. So do you want to try that?
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay. I'm going to rebalance groups a little bit because we have lost some people. UB is in odd group still. Actually, so I'm not really rebalancing. I'm just moving groups around. Haha. All right. Chrissy, you're on the wrong side. Oh, you're fixing it. Okay, cool. We're going to pull in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's on purple this time. Star group will move to the right pretty quick with this set.
Ready to go on an adventure for my group.
Go to the right pretty quick,
Zoom.
Star.
Watch beams.
Ads are all dead. Now we just stay alive. Evens, keeping an eye on the star player. That's where you're going next.
We'll be on green. Take your time to get over there. No rush.
Ads are on square for them.
Yeah.
So odds, be ready to be kind of pretty
Lights on
dynamic.
really, but
With where
It's
this
fine.
goes.
yeah.
I don't have time for the launcher though.
You're good. You're good. You got him.
Yeah.
Watch beams.
My boss now, and then I hold him until next frontal.
Heads are dead.
Yeah, range just gets a little bit janky. If to hold it.
Yeah.
Move over all the way past purple. Star people.
Next thing's gonna be the run.
Next thing is gore splatter. Get ready to get out. I did test, and turtle does not prevent the dot.
I think you can turtle this and not get the dot. You can see in the circle.
Oh. All right. Odd group, look for moon player.
On square, on square, on square.
I want melee.
We're gonna nuke square first.
Remove melee to just immediately go over to X with the tank, and range can finish this ad.
I'll let you keep it. Move to the left, star people.
Beams coming.
And then we'll be moving back to the right, star people.
Perfect.
Ads are dead.
So we can split 50-50. That was a bit of a YOLO call, but we can split 50-50 and still kill them both. We killed them both right about the time the beam started. Both plus the big guy. Probably still best to just nuke one
We'll
down.
be doing
and
this
then
next one
nuke
on
the other.
blue, star people. Blue, blue, blue. And just take it instantly now. Just stay a touch to your group's left towards green. Be vibing. Not quite far enough towards green. Oh, it's fine.
Watch beam.
Hey, get ready for gore spatter. All right, find your tanks. Odds, find moon player.
I'm coming to square.
Go to
Odds
the
are on
right of
square.
purple.
Odds are on square.
Oh. Yellow move right.
kill the Harbingers. We got a stack of 2 Harbingers here. Burn them.
I have a good aim for this one for you, pal.
Third Harbinger is on the far side. We're going on an adventure.
It'll rotate past it by the time you're there.
They're tar trapped. Or they're frost trapped because I hit the wrong one.
Ours are dead.
They're
If we
just
have
your
a
friends.
If we have a BRs available, get Harak.
Starting on green. And all
Evens are starting on green. Evens are starting on
aim
green.
this one, yellow on green.
Get in.
Can you aim this one at her, pal?
Watch beams right through us.
Range should be able to finish that.
Don't kill boss or
8%.
We
8%.
have more to test.
Yeah, we get it right.
This is pretty
Twice
straightforward.
sustain them.
I mean, maybe like leave it to see what spawns in the next wave. Like we're gonna get one more
Yeah,
force
stop
batter.
damage.
Just stop the stop the
Yeah. Stop hitting the boss. Get the core spatter out. Is it getting bigger?
It is, yeah.
So that's
Well,
our
the-
hardened rage.
Very
it looked
slightly.
Like
No,
it looked like the second one was way bigger than the third one, actually.
I think it's just your orientation relative to the boss.
It-
They all
So
look the
it's
same.
Big Ed and 4 Harbingers. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's adding a Harbinger every time he gore spatters.
Oh, Moon player's dead, so good luck.
Yeah. Maybe we can just finish him. There's more to test.
He doesn't get the shield off.
Yeah, everyone to just
Is there
focus
anything else people want to try? I guess it's maybe a
Yeah,
little bit late.
it's too late. Yeah,
Yeah,
people are gonna
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna die to passive rock.
Yep.
I like this fight.
It's pretty
Yeah,
straightforward.
that's
for
a pretty.
bosses.
I kind of like it. It's fun.
Need.
Transmog, 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 transmog.
Level 1, you rolled higher than me. Okay. I see how it is, bud.
Shame that it's boss too. That's
What
a
is
really
that
fun
leather
one.
health? What is that leather helm mog? What tier set is that? Is that the druid set?
No,
It's
Demon
base
Slayer,
home.
There's no bosses on the.
The first boss is ass. That boss is fun.
Yeah.
First boss is just boring.
There's nothing. It's like there's no mechanics.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's solid. That's a
Even
that's a
that
good boss.
boss, you're gonna get geared and blast that thing down before any mechanics happen. Like it's
Nexus Prince was actually quite fun.
Is the Nexus Prince still up? We could go pull that.
There's no
There's
way to get
nothing
to it.
to port to.
Oh.
The mythic on that boss just adds a spread mechanic. It looks like.
spread plus tentacles might be hard, honestly.
Yeah.
You just have to do the count 2 move, like put 2 down.
Yeah, I think
move.
so. There'll be a weak ore that does that. right?
Or you just have people like if you get tentacles, for example, you just start moving out to the outer ring.
Yeah,
well,
you can have, like,
I mostly
lanes.
mean I don't know if they go in melee, but for melee, like strictly.
That's the mythic mechanic for those who are curious.
And it seemed like everyone's drop was on the same cadence, so like you could have all the tentacles on top of each other.
I did that with Orange Bar towards the end of that pull,
Yeah,
stacking on each other and just moving together.
You could even do that as a group if you really want to minimize space, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There'll be a weak
also-
aura that'll be like tick tick move, right? Like
Yeah.
Valhari.
And this blood curdle thing is not that big of an AoE spread. It's 6 yards, so that's slightly larger than melee
No, but
range.
the thing that I'm noticing is
It
that
says
the
each
damage
player?
on this fight. I'm pretty sure it goes on everyone, which means the
Yeah.
damage on this fight is actually going to be pretty high.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think even initial Mythic we're going to see as deep into that fight, anywhere near as deep into that fight time-wise.
First week Mythic we'll probably see about to where we saw on this testing.
Yeah, it may well just be that like you ignore the ads after you do a certain number of rings. You just
send the tank down to
one hit.
kick.
Yeah.
You send where we.
Oh
ended.
no, you need to send CC because you have to stop the blood ads from reaching him because the blood ads give him the damage
Yeah.
buff and
But
do an
if
AoE.
You send
it-
down a Vengeance Demon Hunter.
if it takes long enough for the ads to get there, does it matter?
It,
Like, would you
VDH
not?
doesn't solve it. Baru does. DK kind of does.
No,
It's also
Vengeance definitely solves it if they can, because I'm pretty sure they can be frizzled.
Well, but
ads
they
spawn
continually
si-
spawn.
Yeah, they
think of it
continually
like
spawn.
Dathia, right? Like
Yeah,
Dathia,
but
there's a point where you just let it
you
stack up.
you,
and,
imp-
like,
you imprison the like. Well, actually, maybe not imprison might not work because they're blobs. But like you single stun the first things, or even just like slow them by a bunch. Then you grip them.
The problem with having one person go down is that you are intrinsically hoping that they're not going to be split, and because you're doing it later, there's going to be like 4 harbingers that you need to worry about CCing ads from.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, I think if you're at that point where you're not killing them, you don't worry about CCing them. You just treat it like Dathia, and you kill it
You just
before.
treat it like an enrage, and you just burn. The difference between that and Dathia is every time a blood horror reaches the boss, it also does a raid hit.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yes,
I
1.1 million shadow damage on Mythic every time one hits him.
And more of on the attrition side of it, like for healing things, you definitely scale how many people you go down because you have a huge dot on you the whole time you're down there. Like you'll send like 5, and then you'll send 7, then you'll send 10.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to send the minimum down to kill it, and then leave the rest up so that you can burn the boss as fast as possible.
And hit the boss anyway. So that's not a big issue.
That it means that you're not taking the 400k every 2-second dot, though.
Yes.
If you go to our damage taken, I bet you it's the number 1. Damage taken by.
I mean, the dot is 8% of your health every 2 seconds, so it's 4% of your health per second. So
Burning Rush.
Yeah, it's the most take damage taken by a mile.
Right. I'm just like not sure that that's going to be motivating to micromanage groups.
We did also have 2 healers for 20 people.
Yes.
Yeah, I just mean like if like mana matters, which I haven't talked to a healer in a while. If mana matters to this expansion, you just gotta be sending down the minimum.
Or 3 healers for 20 people. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, how much mana did the trinkets generate? Actually, I want to take a look at that.
Did the
Couldn't tell you. I'm wearing the starter gear.
Yeah.
Mana restored.
Yeah, I'm looking.
A lot. Wait, no, it's mana T. Never mind. Not a lot.
Zealot's Insignia. Yeah, so it's 10%.
400k on both of the Mistweavers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we
mana T is fucking
effectively 2 healed the back half of that fight.
Yeah.
And that's with.
Yeah, but
that's
I mean,
like half as many healers as we would actually have for doing this raid size on Heroic. So I very much like, okay, so for Heroic, I think you just do 50-50. For Mythic, there's potentially reason to not because of the damage scaling up, but it's also an early boss, so I don't know that it's going to be warranted to add the complexity of being like rotating through groups and trying to min-max. Like,
well, I don't think. Well, I don't think it's complex to be like you're in all of them. Next guy, you're in the. Not the
well,
first.
I mean,
you're
like
in the rest of
figuring
them.
out the precise number of people that you want to go down versus just killing it as ASAP and then going back to boss damage.
Eisen, do heroic talents work on your logs?
If you want the raw data, you go to summary, you hit events, you expand the talent tree, and it's got all the nodes. Unless you know the node IDs, that's not very useful, but that's the current state of things.
You can the raid bots data is decent now, so you can look up talent IDs in a reasonable way there, if you know how to do that.
Seems like something Eisen should be doing for me.
Well, we had this fun thing yesterday where we imported the Bloodbound data, but it was too early.
Well,
and it fucked up
Zeph
some
talked
stuff.
about it later.
Yeah.
They got it a lot better.
Yeah, he messaged
Later in
me
the day.
like 4 a.m. his time.
Yep.
And it was like, it should be good now. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm
Well,
not
that's the
fucking
only
with it at
times.
4 a.m.
That's the only time Ceralius is around. For
So
Zeph.
Wildhead export talents don't always work now. The strings changed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Track that.
String revision change. So all talent trees are fucked. And a lot of people haven't updated their talent tree, their string exports.
Oh, I unbroke Elusive Brawler somehow.
What raid tier is this? Like 33 or something? 36.
Oh, by the way, since I have all the Brewmaster guys in here, the Ox damage thing, is there a way to quantify that yet, or no? Is it just like
It's
Which
1.4 times your stagger rating. It's
Okay.
a 40% multiplier.
Are you talking about Ox Dance?
Yeah.
It's 20% DR on triggering hits, basically.
Because I was like, my classic feeliness. I just fucking go in a dungeon and just fucking tank until I can't tank anymore. Just add more, and I felt like I can just like stabilize with the.
There are
like
so
50% health. I just sit there.
There are so many bugs right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of bugs, and also Elixir of Determination is wildly overtuned.
Yeah, I noticed that once they've either it wasn't implemented last build or just because of stagger values.
It was not implemented until this build, and it's just the values on it are too high.
Yeah, it felt a little,
Brooke, you need to see a screenshot. One moment, I'll put it in peak.
I was cooking with meme builds this entire testing just to get data, and it's hilarious.
This is the state of Brewmaster bugs.
Okay.
That screenshot is Elusive Brawler.
How do you incrementally go down? That's a
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the bug.
I mean, that does make our class a lot better in keys, but
also, I don't know.
The second raid, you take no damage.
Yeah, so if you
Okay,
look
that
at
might
mine,
explain
Kate, try and figure out what's different about our states, because I unbroke it somehow. Something I am using is unbroken it, and I think it's one with the wind.
Yeah, I took 9 melees.
You know what?
And
I
that's
applaud
because
our,
I'm being
I applaud our
sound.
intern for trying something new. Incrementally going down would be sick.
No.
It probably makes your class broken, but it would be sick.
It would make it so you never want to play anything except for brew.
Yeah, no, it really breaks things wide open. But I am pretty
No,
sure
I mean,
it is.
I mean, they could balance it a little bit better, but I mean,
It's a bug because it's likely caused because of other changes.
Oh, sick! You reduced 40 million auto attacks. That's quite a bit on that fight. I'm assuming that's a pure difference. I don't know how this fucking fight works. I'll dive logs. 80% dodge rate. Are we back in KJ? What's it?
Well,
90%
that's
dodge
not
rate
too
is
far
what we were
off.
sitting at?
Our median dodge rate, like right now, our
if you
mean
wanna-
dodge rate is like 70%.
If you want more reasonable numbers, you can look at mine from that fight.
Yeah,
because I somehow unbroke it. I think it's one with the wind that's unbreaking it.
Yeah. I wasn't talented with Unwind the Wind, but I did get fixed.
Yeah, with my new
once.
guild and me seeming like we're doing my friends doing keys more, I probably become meta slave. But I've been coping. I've been feeding them the copium since the latest build came in. But if it's all bugs, then it's unfortunate.
Everything is bugs.
Okay.
On every single spec in the game.
Well,
Technically, I'm not bugged. 'cause
DK
You're a
doing
stick pet.
actually just playing last expansion, so
You're
everything
a
still
stick
works.
pet.
No, didn't even play that today.
I do love the comparison of hero tower talent impact between like Brewmaster and DK, where DK's is this is like 40% of their damage everywhere, all of them. And Monk is just like
Master
we have hero talents.
No,
Actually,
Master of Harmony is about that.
Yeah, they're all pretty much about that.
Master of Harmony is really, really good right now.
I don't know if it's pure copium, or not copium, but like what's the right word for this? Feely crafty bias. I felt squishier as Mastery Harmony compared to Shadowpan. I don't know if it's that one talent doing a lot of lifting if Elusive Brawler is broken. But I feel like you should be 100% uptime anyways without Elusive Brawler being broken. I just felt like Vitality defensively didn't do anything, and then the other tree just has haste.
Well, yeah, and
DR.
flurry charges do nothing defensively.
Yeah, but no, but there's all the other nodes felt more like I felt like you're getting scraps, but like,
the only reason you're feeling that is because we take no damage. Because Mantra of Purity doesn't do anything if you take no damage.
I guess that's true.
Like a lot of these effects just cease to be relevant because it's the whole class of stagger breaks down in low damage taken environments because you have nothing to purify.
Yeah, well, that's what it's when they change all the K values and stuff, and people are like saying like, oh, you literally are like a DPS. I'm like, yeah, it's because all my tank stuff doesn't work. like I don't know how to explain that to someone. It's like I have 10 talents that don't do anything because
That's just content tuning, though. Like all of these issues are not real issues.
Did they bake Purified Chi in and remove it as a talent and then just forget to put it in the tooltip?
No, it's baked in.
I know it's baked in, but I just mean like they just forgot to mention anywhere in the whole spec. That
Well, it's
in the tooltip.
Purifying stagger increases absorption by 200%, up to 200%.
Oh,
That's
is that
in the Celestial Brew 2 tooltip?
Is that just what the purified?
That's Purified Chi's effect. It just doesn't have the buff, but that's like minor stuff, and people didn't read it anyway. So
I felt like the live tooltip